All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go live. This is your host, Brandon Boyd, tonight. Excited to have you guys on our IML Web Analyzer training. Appreciate you guys for being here. If you want to put in the chat box where you're calling in from, we got 152 people on the call. Yes, by the way, this will be recorded. We record these every single Monday. So first, what I want you to do as you put in where you're calling in from, I want you to go on to Facebook. And I want you to type in at the top where the search bar is, it says, I want you to type in IML Web Analyzer, okay? It's going to bring up the group there. I want to make sure that you get added to the group. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and actually take this link, and I'm going to put it in the chat box here for you guys to see, okay? Right there. I want you to request to be added to that group because, look, recordings we do, trainings, testimonials, upcoming events, everything going on. I want to make sure that you guys are plugged in to that Facebook group page, okay? And real quick, as we get started here, we have through December 31st, you've got this all the way till free through December 31st, January 1st for that time. If you want to keep the web analyzer, it's only $15 month to month. There is no contract, okay? And yes, we do record the recordings, put them on the Facebook page. You can see them under videos. I'll blast it out tonight on the Facebook page, Telegram, as well as YouTube, okay? All right, so guys, I want to get right into this. We got a special guest. She's on short time tonight. Excited to have her on this call. A lot of you may know her already. Lee Allen, she's been doing some amazing things with the IML Web Analyzer. She's got a great strategy, and so I want to bring her on tonight. She is on as a panelist and as a special guest to go over the web analyzer and really what it can do for you to help you guys start making more money with the products and services inside of iMarketSlice. Without further ado, Lee Allen, I'm going to go ahead and make you the host so that you can take it over and share your screen. And if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself, it's all yours. Can you hear me out there?
Hey, good evening, Brandon. Can you hear me?
I can. Take it over.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be on tonight. I just want to say thank you, Stephen Hooley. This IML Web Analyzer is amazing. You know, back when I first started with IML, and first of all, let me just let you know that I knew nothing about trading. I didn't know Forex even existed until about a year ago when a good friend of mine, Dr. Jill Tankard, told me all about it. And I got started and I practiced scalping because I think that's what every new trader does. You know, when the candles go up, they buy. When the candles go down, they sell. And that was about the end of my scalping because as I learned how to chart and analyze, then I really liked to swing trade. And so I would find my entries, of course. Then as the web analyzer came out, you know, we're always looking for tools for new people. You know, what can they use when they first get started because they don't know how to chart. They don't know how to analyze, you know, and it would be so frustrating for, you know, them to say, well, or to hear, hey, you need to analyze this trade before you get in. And, you know, they had just started. So when the web analyzer came out, I thought, you know what, I wonder what would happen if we just use this as a as kind of a scalping tool. And so I got to playing, and I think my my daily routine is analyze the web analyzer. I go back and I back test and I check what it was telling us to buy and sell, and I look at it and see, you know, if we entered at 3 pips or if we entered at 5 pips take profit, you know, what kind of stop loss should we set? And so I've been doing this for ever since it came out, actually, since the day it came out. And so as we've been testing the strategies and, you know, really honing in, you know, great times to use it, we have found, you know, the day session when there's less volatility in the market, it's amazing and how this is a great tool to use. You know, maybe you're not finding other trades. The web analyzer will give us trades. When the Asia session is open, that's a great time to use it. I haven't really found a bad time to use it except for New York when the 9 o'clock USD news comes out. That's the only time I don't use the web analyzer. But other than that, it's an amazing tool. It gives us pips with 20, 30 to 40 trades a day. And so what I wanted to kind of show you is that and also I just, I don't know if we've announced this yet or not, Brandon, but as of tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time, I'll be training with the web analyzer on IML TV. Yay! I'm so excited.
I did not know that. That is great. Fantastic. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you. So it's going to actually be a 2-hour session. So we're going to do some live trading with the web analyzer, because that time period when I start at 11, that's like the hottest time for me in my intraday trading time. And so it'll start at 11 a.m. Central Time tomorrow and go till 1. And so we'll be doing some live trading. We'll be back testing. We'll be doing some charting. I actually want to share my screen here just for a moment. And let me see here. Okay, so some of the things that I'm going to be showing tomorrow in our, let me get this slideshow. All right, some of the things that I'm going to be showing them tomorrow is going through and looking at the entry in the particular strategy that I use. Whenever the web analyzer sends out an alert of a potential buy or sell, I go ahead and enter the trade. And people say, well, you change this every time you talk. Well, 3 to 6 pip take profit and a 15 to 25 pip stop loss. I'm always playing with that, and it kind of depends on the time of day, the market, the session, you know, whatever. But what I am going through and honing in is, you know, what is the best in general to say, and 5 pip take profit and a 15 pip stop loss has been working for the daytime, not the Asia session, but for during the New York day session after the morning news breaks. But so what I've gone through is I've been showing how to use the RSI, the MACD, you know, if they want to use that as a confirmation. But really, I like to just get in. And Brandon, I'm not sure if you've tried this strategy or not, but I went through hundreds of alerts and have found that out of about 30 to 40 of the alerts, I'm getting maybe 3 stop losses. And so that's why, so when I go through, and I'm just going to go through and show a couple of these. When I go through, my system's not wanting to change. Okay, so when I've gone through and tested, I'm actually looking also at how far into drawdown is the market taking us. Most of the time, I'm seeing something between 3 and 15 or 10 pips into a drawdown, but honestly, most of the time, it's staying below 3 pips. So let me see if I can just show a few of these trades. And I have gone, like I said, I've gone through and analyzed different sessions, different times of day, trying to find, you know, what seems to be the highest percentage of wins. And with the web analyzer, most of the time, unless there's a new situation, when that entry comes in, you will be in and out of the trade within a few hours. These particular trades with USD JPY happen to take a little bit longer, but these were 5 hours. But anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know that this isn't a fluke. This isn't something that's working some of the time. It isn't something that's that is just working for me or for someone else. Let me go back to my let me go back to the camera. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go back to the web analyzer. So, you know, really, I don't know how many people have tried this yet. I'm amazed at how many people that I've talked to already that says they haven't even tried the web analyzer. Brandon, we've got to get more news out there at how this is such a wonderful product, because people, for some reason, I don't know why they're not hearing that we have this tool, but we definitely want to let them know that this is available to them, and you know, how well it's working. So I don't know if we, how far do you want us to go, Brandon, on this? Because honestly, I can show you how to enter the trade, or we can do, you know, what would you like for me to show?
I would say, Lee, we've got some new people on here. I think even just a couple basics. I mean, say a person really hasn't seen this before. I mean, just do a couple basic things. I know you don't have a lot of time to be on here, but just show, and then, of course, you can do the rest on IML TV.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so this happens to be one of the trades that was recently called, and let's take a look at it. I love seeing green. I love seeing this. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, this particular trade just came out a few minutes ago. It came out actually 6 minutes ago on the web analyzer. So the first thing that you want to do, I love the sound of cha-ching. My husband loves the sound of cha-ching. Every time that sound goes off, he says, "Baby, go make money." And he knows that this is such a wonderful tool, and that we've been having so much fun and so much profit with this, that we have that sound on blast in our house. It's on the speaker. So no matter where I'm at in the house, when the analyzer says cha-ching, I can go to my phone, I can go to my computer, and I can enter this trade and put in my entry, my stop loss, my take profit, and then I can walk away. That is the set it and forget it for me that's been working with the web analyzer. So when the cha-ching goes off, I click on the pair. The first thing I want to look at, it says a potential sell on USD CAD. If you click on that, it will open it in the correct time frame. You don't have to worry about changing the time frame, because when you click on it, it'll open it for you. Now, if you're brand new and you think, "Oh my goodness, I don't know what all of this stuff is right here," if you want to clear the chart, there's a few X's at the top. There's 4 to be exact that you can clear, and now you can just see your candlesticks. Now, I do leave the RSI and the MACD open. And then the next thing I do is, it says it's a potential sell. So I go to the left-hand side, and there's all kinds of tools over here. The particular tool I use is, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. And if you click on it, it'll open up a toolbar, and you want to click short position. Anytime it says sell, you click short position. If it says buy, then you'll click long position. And if you'll notice also on the web analyzer, red is for sell and green is for buy. So I'm going to click short position, and then on the sidebar here, it says at 2:05. Of course, this is universal time, so I'm going to just take my position tool, and if I look down at the bottom in black, it'll tell me when I get to 2:05, which is right there, and then I drop it. Now, with this tool, it automatically comes up with its own idea of a stop loss and a take profit. But I don't use theirs, I use my own. So if you click on it, and there's going to be 4 white buttons, now this means that it's in edit mode. And you'll go over here to the little star for settings, and you're going to enter in your own stop level and take profit. All right, now the stop level, we're not going to recommend or tell you what to trade. This is, none of us are financial advisors. I'm going to tell you what I do, and then you can see what works best for you. For me, right now, I'm still putting in 25 pip stop loss. And because this is in ticks or points, we always add a 0. And then the profit level, I'm going to go ahead and keep it at 5 pips, and then I'm going to add a 0 because this is in points or ticks. Now, the entry price is going to be where you enter the market. So I'm going to show you that here in just 1 second. And I don't know if I have a way to show my phone on this, Brandon, or not. So let me just go ahead and say, when you enter this, when this has a sell or a buy and you want to enter it, you're automatically going to go to your phone, pull up the pair, and enter market execution, sell, or buy, whichever one's in. Once you do that, and tomorrow when we're on IML TV, and it will be recorded, I'll go ahead and have my phone on the screen so that I can show you how to enter and show you how to set your stop loss and your take profit as well. But here you would enter whatever price you got into the market at. So I'm going to just type over that and say I got in right here. I love that sound. There's a buy for AUD JPY. All right, so now I'm showing that this is where I got in the market at, and what's going to happen is, let's see, let me go ahead and go back to this. So if you put your entry price here, this will give you your stop loss and your take profit. So you can go back and modify your trade on your phone, and you can enter those numbers in if you don't know how to count pips yet. That's one thing that we're going to help teach you if you don't already know how to do that. All right. So once you've done that and you've entered and modified your trade, the trade is going to close itself out. Whether it hits stop loss or take profit, it will automatically close itself out. But the great thing about the web analyzer is with sheer numbers and volume, what we've been seeing is about a 90% win rate in our trading sessions. And, you know, I do trade particular sessions. Like I was saying, for me, Central Time, between 10 and 11 a.m. Central to 1 p.m. Central is an amazing time to trade. And then I've got people right now, we are working on doing the Asia session. We've got a whole group that is trading that time, and they're telling me that it is doing really well. I'm analyzing it, but also in the field. And we're also looking for a London session. So I'm looking to see if there's anything I need to do to change our strategy at all. So, there's a lot of people that like to trade London, and so we're working on that particular time to see if we need to tweak anything, or if we can go ahead and just enter those trades when they come out during that time frame too. Brandon, for anything else, I think tomorrow during our session, we're going to really start going over this in detail. There will be recordings so you guys can watch it afterwards, and I'm really looking forward to getting more people on the web analyzer. I think it's an amazing tool. I think it's one of the best tools for new traders, new people in IML, because while you're learning, you will also be earning. Thank you so much, Brandon, for having me on.
Amazing, amazing, guys. And I want to show, so I saw a lot of questions in there. So here's what I want to do. First of all, Lee, if you want to be able to get to us when you can send it to me, the information for IML TV for tomorrow. That way we can have people jump on and hear the details. But these questions come up on some of the basics. So I know that some of you are brand new. This is the first time that you're on here. First of all, welcome. So on the IML app, and you can get this from the person that invited you to the company. If not, hit me up on Facebook. I'll get you access to it. But you want to click on products. When you go to products, you're going to see in here where it says IML Web Analyzer. Last week, I updated a number of videos, okay? So everything from intro to Forex, you can see some of the different strategies that we put in there. And so some of these basics, including some advanced we have in here, as well as the PDF on really kind of how to walk through using the web analyzer. So you want to make sure and kind of study this section here. You don't have to do it all in one day. This is going to give you some of the basics of some of the different strategies that people have used in being successful. So again, it's on the IML app. It is under products. And so all the other details that you guys want to be able to see, you can see that in the app as well as on IML TV tomorrow. Now look, Lee Allen has done an absolutely phenomenal job of promoting this product. And so what I want to do for those who got on late is, if you didn't see it, I want you to type in right here, IML Web Analyzer. IML Web Analyzer right here, 6,940 members. You click on that. I'm going to drop the link right here in the Zoom, okay? So I'm going to put it in the chat. If you guys look at the chat, I'm going to put that link right there. Request to be added to that. Now, just so, because all the stuff that we have right here, the pin post, very important right here. The creator, Stephen Hooley's got a great pin post for you guys to see some of the basics on getting started with the web analyzer, okay? All these testimonials, the recording you're going to see is going to go here just a little bit as well, okay? So you want to make sure and get on this page. Now, to clarify, you have access to this for free. So, for example, I can go to imlwebanalyzer.com. Right now, you would put in your username and password, which is the same information with your IML back office. Okay, so what she just showed you there, and see how it says join our free Facebook group, take me there, click on that, okay? That's going to show. So here we are. So you have access to this for free. Come January 1st, if you want to have access to it, kind of like with swipe trades, okay, you only pay $15. Now, here's the thing. So if a person wants to get access to the Platinum Plus and they're currently paying $185, maybe they want all the services, they would just add the extra $15. It'll just be on auto pay. Now, here's the good news. If you decide to share this with two people, people have asked, is it still going to be free for the Platinum Plus package? The answer is yes, okay? Because that question came up a lot. If you share this with two, you'll still get access to the free package on the Platinum or the Platinum Plus, depending on what you'd purchase. Okay, so you're still gonna, none of that changes. You still get access to that for free. All right. So, guys, if you want to tune in tomorrow, I want to make sure that you get on the session with Lee Allen. We will make sure and get that out to everybody. Okay, so that you can jump in and see the details. And yes, if for whatever reason that you are not able to get on, it will be recorded. You'll be able to see the playback. So, guys, hope that you have an amazing night. This has been hosted on IML Elite Facebook page as well. Inside of there, first of all, I want to see how many people love the IML Web Analyzer out there. How many of you love the IML Web Analyzer? Put inside the chat that you do. In fact, put a 1 if you love the IML Web Analyzer. Look, we get the testimonials. We see what people are doing, and people are pumped about this product. Look, when you got swipe trades, when you got the harmonic scanner, when you've got the IML Web Analyzer, guys, great things can happen for you. All you have to do is take action. Guys, have a great night, everyone. Brandon Boyd, a top leader, a chairman at iMarks Live. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks, everyone.